Zampa. Reasonably line up there for Australia. Down at Zadran, well, 3 overs so far. Just getting the angles right on the boundary line. That's a oddly shaped ground here at Bristol. Got 4 deep pockets to try and patrol. Warner's set off like a hare. He wants to. He's going to come back. They have to skirt around each other. And a direct hit at the non-striker's end would have had Steve Smith in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, he's out by 3 metres there. Steve Smith, if that hits the stumps. Warner going to the danger end. Both run hard. He wants to straight away, Warner. Smith goes. Oh, just that slight hesitation.
In game.
The call was 2 off the bat as well. He had a little bit of space to work with there. David Warner, and a much more comfortable 2 taken.
Yeah, I think there's, like every series Australia plays when Smith's involved, everybody always looks at his technique. There's no doubt about it. Looks at the strengths, look at the areas that's different. I think the one thing that is consistent with Steve Smith is when the ball is released, he's in a really good position. So it's actually irrelevant what he does while the bowler runs up, where he moves, where his bat goes. When the bowler lets the ball go, his head is dead still, he's watching the ball, and he's very well balanced.
In the air, but through the vacant space, straight down the ground.
Yeah, it's beautiful from David Warner. 75 now, seeing him well, comfortable at the crease. Just a beautiful check off drive. Be happy to go up and over. Holds his shape. Beats that man at mid-off for a boundary.
No! Well, the crowd here at Bristol today have been thoroughly entertained by the action on the field, but also so much action and activations in and around the ground as well. It's more than just a game of cricket these days, it's an absolute event. The crowd here at Bristol today have been thoroughly entertained by the action on the field, but also so much action and activations. A little drop and run as well. Boundaries, good rotation of strike through that over. 9 coming from it, 180 for 2.
मैच काफी इंटेंस हो गया. बॉल्स में कम और रन ज्यादा. 5 balls and 9 runs needed. A few extras would help. Share more this cricket season with 15% extra.
आपका एसी तो सिर्फ जेब ही ठंडी करता है, इसीलिए लगाएं बेल इन्वर्ट्रॉन एसी, जिसका बिगेस्ट इंडोर यूनिट 8++ टेक्नोलॉजी और हाईएस्ट इफिशिएंसी रेशियो दे कमाल की सेविंग्स और कूलिंग. बेल इन्वर्ट्रॉन एसी, ठंडक और सेविंग्स लूट.
Changing commentary box as well. It'll be Michael Atherton and Michael Slater.
Warner on his return, 76 not out, alongside Stephen Smith. Australia hunting down this target with ease. Not always been straightforward for Warner, actually. The overthrows here. Really had to battle in the early stages of his innings, but he was outgunned by Aaron Finch, but gradually the fluency has come.
His throw comes in and it's deflected off the bat, I think it was in the end. Often you'll see a batsman not run in that situation because it seems to be unethical to do so, but they took the extra one. But yeah, this innings from Warner, Athers, to me is the new Paul Warner, playing in accordance with the situation, with how they're bowling at him. The fact that Finch was really going along beautifully at the other end, it took the pressure off Warner having to try and up the ante unnecessarily. and he's able just to keep a cool head and really think about what the team needs and how he should go about his business. Oh, it's a good outside edge. Almost think he meant that. He'll say he did.
Well, I'm not sure he meant to get it this fine. You get value for shot here at Bristol. One of those flicked out of the front of the hand by Majib, who bowls a combination of off spinners and flickers.
Wait.
He's just churning it out. This is what he did in the IPL, Warner. I think he missed twice. Everything else was over half century. Just innings after innings. And a single to finish the over. Australia now, they need 20 to win.
मैच काफी इंटेंस हो गया है. बॉल्स हैं कम और रन ज्यादा. 5 balls and 9 runs needed. A few extras would help. Share more this cricket season with 15% extra.
आपका एसी तो सिर्फ जेब ही ठंडी करता है, इसीलिए लगाएं बेल इन्वर्ट्रॉन एसी, जिसका बिगेस्ट इंडोर यूनिट 8++ टेक्नोलॉजी और हाईएस्ट एफिशिएंसी रेशियो दे कमाल की सेविंग और कूलिंग. बेल इन्वर्ट्रॉन एसी, ठंडक और सेविंग्स लूट लो.
Yeah, Australia will be really pleased with their first outing in this men's World Cup. The campaign's a long one, each side playing 9 games. There was a bit of a tape piece prior to the game we played where Ricky Ponting was interviewed and said, you don't have to start with maximum intensity, or you don't have to win every game early on because of the length of campaign. He said, but it certainly helps if you find a winning way early.
Damn right it does. I think you definitely want to get off to the best possible start, because confidence is so fragile in any sporting environment. And David Warner has found some confidence today. A long time out, first international back after a long absence from this team. Battled away in those early stages. Was patient enough for that fluency to come. Opening batsmen are going to be so important in this tournament.
Yeah, it's just that good swift start is real difference in particularly the T20 tournament to 50 over cricket. You understand how long 50 overs is, and that there is substance you can build, but at the same time there's a fury that these T20 players, that they're so used to it, that they bring to the 50 over game. So I think we're going to see those scores hitting up around 400 on certain days.
Yeah, that may be the case as we go through, and Warner will scurry through for a single, but what we've seen so far, a lot of early wickets tumbling on pitches. Cardiff pitch looked green to me this morning on the television. This one had a little bit of grass. The one at the Oval did the other day. Trent Bridge, of course, where Pakistan were whistled out by West Indies in double quick time. So that's been the theme of pretty accurately today.
Rolls with that one again. So Smith is getting a lot of short ball bowling at him, and he just rolls with.
मैच काफी इंटेंस हो गया है. बॉल्स हैं कम और रन ज्यादा. 5 balls and 9 runs needed. A few extras would help. Share more this cricket season with 15% extra.
आपका एसी तो सिर्फ जेब ही ठंडी करता है, इसीलिए लगाएं बेल इन्वर्ट्रॉन एसी, जिसका बिगेस्ट इंडोर यूनिट 8 ट्रिपल प्लस टेक्नोलॉजी एफिशिएंसी रेशो दे कमाल की सेविंग्स और कूलिंग. बेल इन्वर्ट्रॉन एसी, ठंडक और सेविंग्स लूट.
17 runs, and Warner can't get that 100. Well, he could. 1 run to win and then whack a 6. If Smithy was to shut down and not score anymore. Sanjay Mandraker's in the chair. Michael Athan has got some presentation responsibility, so I only had one over with him. Great to see you, Sanjay.
Well, great to be here and just great watching David Warner bat today. I remember he's going to come back for the second. That's been the lifeline of this partnership, the hectic running between the wicket. That's one-day cricket for you. Teams that can do this, get to the target without really taking too many risks. Just the one lofted shot from David Warner. Now, this is a guy who can score at 160 strike rate. He's just reined that game and he just wants to get a good score, run hard between wickets. Love the intensity today.
Such control, which there's such mental control. There was a little bit of a worry, had a glute problem, so the whole warm-up and the training, when they went hard, the Australians here in practice 2 days ago, there was not much running around or fielding. There was a long net session for Dave Warner, but you cannot see any discomfort whatsoever. He's sprinting as well as ever.
Yeah, this partnership has
got some presentation responsibility. Only had one over with him. Great to see you, Sanjay. Great to be here and just great watching David Warner bat today. I remember he's got to come back for the second. That's been the lifeline of this partnership, the hectic running between the wicket. That's one-day cricket for you. Teams that can do this, get to the target without really taking too many risks. Just the one lofted shot from David Warner. Now, this is the guy who can score at 160 strike rate. He's just reined that game and he just wants to get a good.
and today, not out 83.
He's starting in the right way, that's for sure. 199 for 2 now.
मैच काफी इंटेंस हो गया है. बॉल्स हैं कम और रन ज्यादा. 5 balls and 9 runs needed. A few extras would help. Share more this cricket season with 15% extra.
आपका एसी तो सिर्फ जेब ही ठंडी करता है, इसीलिए लगाएं बेल इन्वर्ट्रॉन एसी, जिसका बिगेस्ट इंडोर यूनिट 8 ट्रिपल प्लस टेक्नोलॉजी और हाईएस्ट एफिशिएंसी रेशो दे कमाल की सेविंग्स और कूलिंग. बेल इन्वर्ट्रॉन एसी, ठंडक और सेविंग्स लूट.
Maxwell looks like he won't get a bat today. Then there was Stoinis and Carey. He's full of talent. He's obviously the wicketkeeper. He's involved in 5 dismissals today. Alex Carey behind the stumps, Coulter Nile, and then Cummins. They bat right down to Stark. Zampa. His leg's 11, but Stark is a big hitter. So expect him to contribute a 20 or 30 every now and then. They don't want to bat that low, though, mind you, in the sense of losing wickets and giving him that chance. So Rashid Khan, he's bowled 7 overs, 1 for 40. We'd like to have another 2 or 3 wickets on that column.
Just 9 needed, so we're running out of time. So quickly, just want to check with you stats about Australia now coming together as a team. Looks a good team, seems to have all the boxes ticked. My question to you, Another good piece of running. The amount of twos in this partnership is quite incredible. Does it have the champions mindset that Australian teams of the past have had? Won this title many times. Does this team as a group have the same kind of championship mentality that we saw in the early Australian teams?
I think they're starting to believe they might have. Sanjay is probably the best way to put it. It's hard to know without being in that dressing room. But all I know is 2019 has seen a real turnaround in their one-day performance. Their confidence, they were so down on confidence last year, and it was hard to watch at times. And obviously everything that happened and the public outrage at what came out of South Africa and Sandgate. But Justin Langer as coach, having Ricky Ponting there, he's your champion. He can talk about previous wins and leadership. I think that dressing room is starting to believe. And every time they put that coloured clothing on and walk out, they will feel like they're representing all those other champion teams. But 2019 has turned around their belief system because they've won in this format more than lost. And it was without Smith and Warner, and now they've got two legends or two fantastic players back in the unit. So I think they'll be right.
Well, defending champions, let's not forget, some of these players were part of that World Cup winning team. So fortunate to have Michael Clark, the World Cup winning captain, with us. Quite a few. There's Maxwell there in that team, so all those guys know how it's to be world champions. 204 for 2.
मैच काफी इंटेंस हो गया है. बॉल्स हैं कम और रन ज्यादा. 5 balls and 9 runs needed. A few extras would help. Share more this cricket season with 15% extra.
आपका एसी तो सिर्फ जेब ही ठंडी करता है, इसीलिए लगाएं बेल इन्वर्ट्रॉन एसी, जिसका बिगेस्ट इंडोर यूनिट 8 ट्रिपल प्लस टेक्नोलॉजी और हाईएस्ट इफिशिएंसी रेशियो दे कमाल की सेविंग्स और कूलिंग. बेल इन्वर्ट्रॉन एसी, ठंडक और सेविंग्स लूट.
So Majid 4 overs has been very expensive, going at 10s. And a boundary required for an Australian victory. Game 1 in this Men's World Cup. And if it's the old Warner just reappearing, he'll try and knock this out of the park. Because that's how he used to. It was that ego. So, right, I'll put on the show and I'll hit it for 4 or 6 and finish the game.
I tell you what, just watching Warner right through the innings very closely, he's been very intense. It's not about just getting that score. He just wants a good innings out there. He's put his head down. Just
So disappointing. With only 3 runs required.
T20 cricket makes an impact. Reaction of Steve Smith tells you that he was surprised by the bounce. Yep, bounce a little high on him. The moment that happens, he's trying to suggest bounce a little more than his expectation. Slightly loose, you would think there was width. He'll be disappointed not to remain unbeaten with just 3 to get. It's gone for 18. 205 for 3.
मैच काफी इंटेंस हो गया है. बॉल्स हैं कम और रन ज्यादा. 5 balls and 9 runs needed. A few extras would help. Share more this cricket season with 15% extra.
आपका एसी तो सिर्फ जेब ही ठंडी करता है, इसीलिए लगाएं बेल इन्वर्ट्रॉन एसी, जिसका बिगेस्ट इंडोर यूनिट 8 ट्रिपल प्लस टेक्नोलॉजी और हाईएस्ट इफिशिएंसी रेशियो दे कमाल की सेविंग्स और कूलिंग. बेल इन्वर्ट्रॉन एसी, ठंडक और सेविंग्स लूट.
Glenn Maxwell, he didn't think he'd be batting, he didn't want to bat probably, but now he's got to maybe finish at this ball. That's what the Glenn Maxwell does, the big show they call him.
Any guesses? First shot?
Reverse hit for 6. will go for the biggest tool he's got in his bag.
Yeah, he's your Rishabh Pant, isn't he? 3 needed. You know, David Warner, the kind of innings he's playing today, he just looked to knock the single. Let's see what Maxwell has in store.
There he goes. One shot done. And so Maxwell faces one ball. He finishes it. Smith wishes it was him. But well done to Australia. It is a massive win. It is a good start to their campaign. And they win by 7 wickets.
The absolutely commanding win today. Of course, not the strongest opposition. I love the way David Warner played. He's got the big game, but he just reined that in. He was looking to get 1s and 2s, very intense. And that's one thing I find common between him and Virat Kohli, the intensity with which they bat. So in the end, staying not out 89, Finch had the lead over him when it came to quick scoring. But in the end, it's David Warner that's taking their team through, remaining not out. Aaron Finch, be pleased. Spinners didn't quite make the impact, and Michael Atwood was right. The spot comment that the seamers actually surpass expectations in the way they bowled. Maxwell typically hitting the first ball that he faced for 4. Let's not forget, he's got a fantastic World Cup record. Maxwell, he's my wild card as an individual player this World Cup.
Is he? Yeah, he could be. He's got an X factor. He's a game changer. He'll miss a few times, but if he gets going, even if Australia are in the mire, he's able to come out and play with such freedom and turn it around, turn a game on its head. But David Warner has batted beautifully. It's been such a controlled innings, and he's able to bring it home, opening the batting and being there at the end in a smallish run chase. Someone's got to do it, and the might of Dave Warner did it today.
Well, they've got to applaud Afghanistan. They won the toss. They've chosen the safety method and both, but they chose to bat first. What was a pretty cool morning. The pitch had a little bit of greenery on top, but they opted to bat first. There was 77 for 5 at one stage, but recovered superbly. There's 207. Australia, as we expected, have reached the target without too many hiccups. No histrionics, and they reached that target of 207 in the end, just losing 3 wickets. Khwaja was the one to miss out. Steve Smith getting out right towards the end, but Finch looked good, especially against Mujib. That first salvo from Afghanistan with spin against Australia, 66-49, and Warner mostly in second and third gear today.
3 wickets to Mujib, Herberdine and Rashid. So it was hard work for the bowlers. As soon as you don't get that 250 plus score, it means that the bowling has to be extraordinary, certainly against a side like Australia. So I thought Hassan bowled nicely. Those 6 overs, no wicket for 15. His economy rate was brilliant.
Look, pick of the bowlers, Hamid Hassan. As far as Australian bowling was concerned, 3 wickets each to Zampa and Cummins. Zampa a little expensive, went for 22 in 1 over. Cummins was economical as well as wicket taking. Stoinis bowled 7 overs, 2 for 37 for him. As far as Afghanistan batting was concerned, 51-43, Gulbuddin 31. Rashid's cameo took them past 200. 27 of just 11 balls.
But I still believe that they can upset some big sides in this tournament. They've got the talent and the winning moment. First ball, Maxwell knocks it down the ground where the man was. He'd just come up in the ring. And he knocks it there with ease. The Australians will be chuffed. They're the games you need to win as the bigger sides. You've got to win the ones that you're expected to, and then you've got to take on the bigger nations and start bringing your game together.
But carrying on the form from international, there's a couple of warm-up wins, and today the first match won as well.
All right, let's go downstairs to Michael Daff.
Yeah, time to hand out today's Man of the Match award. To present it, great former bowler from Pakistan, Wasim Akram, and it is, of course, to David Warner for his unbeaten 89 today. David, congratulations. Good to be back.
Yeah, it is. Just a great win, good start for us, and yeah, we've got to keep this ball rolling.
First full ODI after a lengthy absence. Did you feel any differently therefore this morning? Any extra nerves?
Yeah, look, I think it was just nerves getting him back into the camp and getting back into the full intensity of training. And, yeah, I was a little bit more relaxed when Fiji started going. But, look, to come out here and bowl the way that we did, probably, set the tone from ball one for us with the bat.
Any extra nerves? Career now.
Yeah, definitely. The way that I started out there, playing 20-20 cricket over the last sort of 12 to 14 months hasn't really moved my feet at all. So to get back into rhythm out there and start moving in the right direction, getting my head over the ball, and that was just great to get out there and do that. But as a positive, for us, it's about, getting past this first victory and move on to the West Indies.
The early theme of the World Cup has been successful fast bowlers, quite helpful pitches, wickets tumbling early on. Big premium then on people like you at the top of the order to succeed.
Yeah, us batters like to see that. We know the bowlers always say that one-day cricket's a batsman's game. With two new balls over here, hopefully there's a bit of swing for the fast bowlers, but you saw out-and-out quicks at the moment going through the top order. So for us as batters, we've just got to hold our nerve a little bit, play normal cricket shots and get into our innings.
Played in the Australian World Cup winning team of 4 years ago. How does this team compare in terms of the chances of ultimate triumph here?
Yeah, it's a different contrast from the team back then. You had a lot of experience, well over 100 games. Got a few guys here who played 100 games, but there's a great energy and a great buzz about this team at the moment. And, one on the board, we're going to move on now.
Many congratulations, well played.
Thanks, Athers.
We'll have a look again at Maxwell's first ball, and that was the last ball of the game. It was Australia. And they take 2 points after their first match in what will be a long campaign. We'll take a break, and then when we're back, we'll hear from the captains.
What does it take to be a shot maker? To step up to the crease, onto this stage we call life, and make the shot no one else can. Oppo, be a shot maker.
मैच काफी इंटेंस हो गया है. बॉल्स हैं कम